There are studies out there that show that diversity and inclusion foster innovation, foster creativity within an organization. Yeah. Can you give us some specific examples of how this is the case?
You know, the research does show us that if you do have a more diverse leadership team, but also a more diverse population, that you're going to drive innovation, because it gets back to what we talked about earlier, which is diversity of thought, style, experience, and approach. So you're getting different perspectives around the table, and you're also at that same time kind of attacking the group think model. So you don't have this whole similar group of people sitting around a table where you can't really challenge the norm. You're actually trying to do the opposite. So for example, at Thomson Reuters and in a lot of organizations that we work with, people have a partnership that exists between the innovation function and the diversity function to really make sure that those two areas are aligned. So for example, our innovation function, which is primarily around technology, given the nature of our business, we do a lot of work with that team to come up with projects and initiatives to be supported by our CEO through something called our Catalyst Fund, our innovation fund, basically, to come up with new ideas that will drive the business forward. And so we're starting to see, with the evolution of that program, this much greater correlation between innovation and diversity. There are some statistics out there. If you look at a number of different organizations, there's probably 50 or 60 that have done research on this topic that shows that there is a direct causation, as opposed to just correlation, between diversity and innovation. And you'll see figures along the lines of, if you have a diverse population, about 50% within a leadership team or within a team, that's going to drive a certain amount of innovation. But the numbers around innovation are harder to measure. But if you can work with these sort of basic line numbers around 50% of the leadership team must be diverse, okay, that works. That leads to more innovation, because then, as I said, you're breaking down that group norm, group think concept.